Here we go, April 15th, Saturday. Another beautiful day, so I'm taking advantage of it before it might rain tomorrow. So here's the new stuff. Water spot remover from DIY Detail. This isn't new, but I just really haven't used it yet. MDR, which I should have used last time, which I even said in the video. I should be doing this with chemicals versus mechanical, and here I am paying for it. So MDR, and so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to get the car polished with the 5-in-1. I think I'm going to throw this on a 21 millimeter throw. I'm going to use, these are the Griots pads that are the pads specifically built for this particular tool. You can use them on anything, but they're just shaped different. They got a little, I don't know, they're concave and then concaved again. It's kind of weird, but this one here is their olive, and it's like super stiff. It's like the blue one that I had last time, but this is what I'm using today. This is going to be my cutter. This is going to be my heavy cutter. Now I have this one as well, just in case. This is a Griots Garage microfiber, and then this one here is the soft pad, even though it's not soft, not nearly as soft as this Optimum polishing pad. This one is baby soft, and this one here is I think even softer, and this is the root beds that I used last week to polish. But I do have my 3-inch out. This is my G8, my Griots G8, hence the 3-inch pads. Again, microfiber to cut, Eurofiber to maybe cut, and this one here is just going to be to, in case I need to get anywhere close to get it polished down, I'm going to use this one as my polishing pad, since I don't have any little soft polishing pads. That's as soft as I got. Excuse me, for my green, or for my 8-inch or 3-inch. But the car's filthy again. She had a couple more days to drive it. She likes to drive, I think through bug fields. She just gets off the highway and drives through bug fields, but it's completely demolished with bugs every single time. And this is the fight all year long. She has to drive 35 miles or so to work, and she leaves kind of early in the morning. So this thing gets hammered with bugs in the morning. But if I come to the back, and there's even bug poop on the side somehow. And with the camera on here, well, I saw it a little bit ago. With the camera on here, you can see the high spots. I mean, it has to be high spots. And if I get up in here a little bit, you can kind of see it from right here. You can start seeing the water spots. That's what I'm going to tackle. So I'm going to wash the car first. Actually, Optimum, no rinse, obviously. And then I'm going to go to polishing. So I'm going to polish with Griots fast correcting cream, which I have to go back in to get. Oh, this is the other new thing I got. These are those magnetic, if you haven't seen these things, DIY Detail sells them. Other people probably do too, but I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Let me see. I'm gonna grab it with 2 hands here. So it comes up underneath, and there's little magnets built in, and just holds it right there. So no more drippy drips. I'm gonna hit this side of the car as I'm trying to get the thing dried off. So this thing's awesome. Been wanting them for a while. Since the first time they debuted them, I was like, that is ingenious. I'm gonna grab me some of those. So when I got my stuff from DIY Details, I grabbed some of those too. So fantastic. Yeah, but I'm gonna put the MDR on there. I'm gonna rub it in. Then I'm gonna spray it with the water spot remover from DIY. Then I'm gonna get my wheel and body brush here, and then I'm going to use that to actually literally agitate it in. I'm going to use a stinking brush to agitate it. I'm going to polish anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't care if I get any little scratches on there anyway. So I'm going to agitate, and then I'm going to hope that they get all out. And I think I'm going to wait for a while. I'm going to wait for the car to dry out so I can see if it's back again. So I'm going to have to probably re-wet it with something. That's the plan. So I got to wash it with O&R and get all these stinking bugs off of it. I am polishing the roof down, so the roof is literally the most important thing. The roof is going to be the hardest part, so I'm going to tackle the roof however long it takes me, and then probably work the sides, and then the front. The front's going to take me a while too, but oh well. I want the top and the sides done. The back of this car is a really weird car. I think this is metal, or metal-ish. These are plastic, I know. This top on this car, I'm not sure. It could be metal or plastic right here. I don't know what it is. Making trails. It could be metal or plastic. I don't know. Because the previous i3 that I had did not have the sunroof. And it didn't have a sunroof. And it's completely... That is plastic green, or what is it? Carbon fiber reinforced plastic, whatever. This has a shell. The entire car is a carbon fiber reinforced plastic shell. Very, very safe car. But the whole back here, glass. So it's mainly glass. The only bit of plastic is down there at the bumper. So not really too worried about the back. This is our only car, so it's going to get scraped and scuffed back here. I'll polish it, but I'm not too worried about getting the scratches out. But that's that. Let me get at it, and I will be back when I get everything set up. Every washing induced anything on this car is obviously my fault because I'm the only one that touches the car, but you can barely see it in the paint. The bumper, I've redone the bumper as far as scratching it. These Jersey bug scrubbers are, I don't know if that's any softer than this one that I got at Walmart that's any more coarse than this one, which I got from Griots Garage. I actually like this one, but if you obviously dig into paint, it's going to scratch, but this is my soft ass paint. Now, I was bearing down a little bit again. Those aren't coming out. I keep trying. Then I got the hood up too, because there's 2 spots on the hood. One, as you can see, I got more scratches on here. Again, me, because I'm about to buff it again. I'm going at it though with a little dot. And that one, that's just a water ball. So, and then I don't know what that one is. I'm taking it to 21 millimeter throw with there's a little river. 21 millimeter throw with fast correcting cream and that wool pad. I'm gonna go after some defects and then come back with the soft pads and a polish. So starting with the bumper, I'll probably go all the way back to right around the door pane. Excuse me. And then close the hood and do the hood on both sides. Oh, sharp-eyed viewers, what? This video has to be fake. He's got his winter wheels back on. Yeah, here's my stupid summer wheels. One of these is completely flat because it has a giant hole in it. Here it is. Here's the flat one. So because I have to get the winter wheels or the summer wheels redone, I'm going to buy 2 more. These are rears, so the rear wheels are going to cost like excuse me, $250 a piece. So she didn't break down, but probably like 20 miles from home. So I had my son drive up the winter wheels, and tow truck guy just towed it to his place and threw the wheels on there for us. So winter wheels are back on for now until Wednesday. Actually, the tires should come in today, but I already made the appointment for Wednesday. So we're going to be driving these for a couple more days and back to the summer wheels. But it gives me a chance. I didn't clean them, and they are freaking filthy. I forgot to clean them over the winter and then right before I put them on. So I think that was karma telling me, hey, clean those wheels. This is your last chance. So I'll be cleaning those wheels probably tonight or tomorrow too. Okay, that's it. Time for the G21. Time for the 5-in-1 set to P3, which is 21 millimeter orbit. I'm not going to film myself polishing, at least here, because there's nowhere to set the camera. Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I might. I'll set it on my Yeti cooler, and I will sit in my Griots chair over there. I'll do that. I'll set this up. See a little bit of 21 millimeter action. All right, back. All right, so I got it sitting here so we can see, hopefully, the bumper. Moisten the pad with my pad washer. Put some sauce in it, and then put a couple little dots of sauce in it. Now, like I said, I got this in 21 millimeter orbit to get a maximum cut for these scratches and whatever else. So here, I'm just going to film a little bit of this, and I'll do some at the top. I don't know if I can show the hood at all, but this is it. This is in 21 millimeter orbit. I'm going to start on probably level 2 and work my way up. With the speed 4. got this really just super fluffy towel. Just gonna wipe this off. Yeah. You know what? Wipe it off with some paint prep just to get it off there a little bit easier and quicker. I'll just show you this part. This is probably the most important part that I was just trying to get. And I'll polish it too. So as you can see, all those little light scratches are out. It's just haze because I haven't wiped it off yet up here, but you can see it. It's got them most of the way out. Except, you got little dots. I got dots that are never going to leave. And that's the big old chunk. And as I kind of scroll over, you can see where the scratches will begin. And I only came over to about right here-ish. And as I keep coming over, there's the scratches. Oop. Scratches, no scratches, scratches. So I'll do the whole front like this. I'll just use this, and you get little microfibers from the wool. So I'll get back here and down here on both sides and continue on. I rarely ever get up in here. I mean, I do coat it, but I ain't worried about getting everything out of here. As you can see, it's kind of a pain to get it. It's very loopy. I could get my 3-inch out and do it, but meh. When the hood's closed, you don't see it. So I will get on the rest of it over here. Get all these splatters taken care of. And then I'll polish it. The polishing should take out those itty bitty tiny little micro scratches right there. Of course, I may just hit it again one more time with this wool. So let me just get back at it, but that's going to be that. Hood's going to be the same. When I get to the top and get to those water spots, I'll get the camera back out. All right, had to put it in ultra wide mode. Right there, you can see my new trouble spot. Tap it and see if I can focus better. Nope. It's trying. I don't know what it is. I can feel it. I've run tar remover over it, Optimum tar remover. I've had power clean on it. I've put a polisher over it. This is my fin. As you can see, just about all, if not most. There's a couple right here, but that's what this is. I got my MDR here. I'm gonna go up there next. I'm just doing this fin first, but I'm gonna MDR this fin back here, work this in a little bit, kind of all over. Kind of concentrate on the spots that it was. Hard to film and scrub. We can go up a little bit farther. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the DIY Details spot remover right here. And then with the liquidy stuff on there, I'm going to get my body brush out. You know what? I don't have to do my body brush. I think this is going to do well once I get that other stuff sprayed on here. I wasn't watching how long I've been doing this, but it's getting kind of gummy. I really can't see the spot right now, but alright, I'm going to just use the same sponge. I'm going to spray DIY Details on here. I'm going to go over there to get it really quick. Alright, I'm going to go get it. Decided to try to get those first. That way it can dry. There we go. That way it can dry. Haven't even got the sprayer spraying yet, so. There we go. Alright, now back to the sponge. I'm going to work it in here too. But I'm hoping this tag team combo can get this clean. Go up a little bit farther there. Excuse me, sorry about that. Have to cut that out. And where I'm at, this is my garage, obviously, so I'm not going to be able to get no hose to spray this off with, so I'm going to be O&R rinsing it. But I gave it a good 3 passes with my wool pad and fast correcting cream, and that seemed to get a lot of the water spots out. But it also appeared to get the water spots out the first time I did this too. So let's see. Work that in pretty good for a couple minutes. I'm gonna let it sit and do its magic for about a minute or two. So if this works, I'm wanting to get it done to see if it's going to work, to give it time to dry. Excuse me, because that's when I saw it last time. It's like once the card dried again, I saw little dots again. Right. Back to O&R. And then once it dried, them spots came back, and that's when I went, well, looks like I'm doing it again. I'll do the same thing. If the spots come back, I kind of came up the rail a little bit here too. And here we go here. Do it one more time. It's hard stretching with both arms. I got my shorts on that don't have a belt, so I'm looking like a grandpa's pants keep falling off. Look, I'm in my garage. All right, so there we go. I'm not gonna be able to dry this. Matter of fact, I think my towel's probably still too wet from washing the car. Well, let's do this. I'm gonna dry it. You won't see that. I'm gonna dry it. And then when I get back to it, we'll see if the spots are back at all. And if not, I will polish the rest of the top. Probably just do a little bit of MDR on there, another couple quick spritzes, and we'll go from there. I think it's going to work, though. I think that's a good plan. And then I'll just polish this and MDR and polish it. Actually, I have a couple water spots up on the top of my hood here, too. Oh, no, didn't see them last time. Yeah, these scratches all come out. Well, there we go. Back to compounding. I stopped it there when I decided I was going to do the top. So let me get that dried off before that all dries in there. Back in a bit. So I'm looking for that. Look, it looks like the high spot stuff. I'm trying to just use the camera because it picks it up better than I can't see with my eyeballs. I think it's gone. There's some smudge up here, but that was me. My little trouble spot that I had. You know how you fix that? You throw your polisher, your DA, into rotary mode. You take it from 21 down to R. And run you a nice stiff wool pad with some fast correcting cream or a good compound. That takes out whatever crazy spot that was. Now don't get me wrong, I can still see the spots spot. I don't know if I can get the camera on or not. That might be it. Like right there in the middle. Let me look at my eyeballs. Yeah, that might be it. You can't see it. I can't feel it anymore either. And then like right here, that keeps wanting to focus on the light. I can't make it focus on the paint. There's some very, 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 very light spots. I'm gonna call that done. Then I'm gonna get the top. I'm not even gonna test water behavior, although I may spray it. May. Not too sure. I think I'm gonna get the rotary mode out. Rotary mode allows me to get close to these edges. Even my 8mm G3 is throwing. I don't want it to throw. I want to get like right up to these edges and get right in here, which I really can't do with a throw. The 21, way too big. So I was trying to get way over in here, which I still might have to do it again. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some beer out at the brewery. They're only open on Saturdays, and today's Saturday. They open at 11, so I'll probably get out there 11:20, 11:30. Not in this car though. Boy, it got dusty in a hurry. That look at the window, all the little microfibers being thrown off by the pad. Yeah, oh well, it cleans up. It's all about the polishing right now anyway, and getting rid of these stinking spots. Yeah, I'll get the top done. We'll get it, and I can't believe that's a. I almost feel like not even polishing it. It's so clear, at least right now in my LED lights. Nah, I'll throw a polisher on it, even though it's super duper slick and clear right now. I will throw a polisher on it and some polish with a polishing pad. Not gonna half-ass it since it's gonna get coated all the way again, and I will do the sides, even though they're beautiful. I pause like this because I never do what I say I'm going to do in these things, just because it's like, this is going to be work. This is just to make the car even everywhere. You know what? I will. I'm going to polish it off regardless. I'm going to go back to Gloss-Coat and Optimum products. I have enough to keep it clean for a year easy. And I can give away a lot of my other cleaning stuff to friends and family. So when I leave, they can keep their cars clean. I won't do it for them anymore, because I do like to do it as a hobby for people. Because I'm nice like that. Well, that's that. Just wanted to show the spot was gone, and I'm pretty sure the gettable water spots are gone. But I'll see when I come back. When we come back from getting beer, it'll take about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour to get out there and get them filled up and come back. And then we'll see if anything shows back up here. I'm seriously doubting it. So then it's just the rest of the stupid top. Don't have to worry about any of the glass. I'm not even going to do the back bumper either. It's got what it's got. It just stays dirty and dusty, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah, front, sides, and top. That's all I'm worried about. As I say it again, yeah, I won't touch the back. It's good enough. That's that. Back when something new. Alright, so I already forgot. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 3:37 p.m.
Alright, 3:37. So, I've been in and out. The front now, spots are little rock chips. This has been now compounded and polished. All the scratches are gone as I'm going to get. The top is completely done. This side is now done, compounded and polished. Looks exactly the same, but I just got to get that other polish off. I'm not going to take the car and like rinse it and see if the hydrophobics are any different. I'm just going to trust that compounding and then polishing took care of it. Same with the top. This was like, I don't know, compounded a number of times. And then done it with the, there's all the speckles still. And then I did it rotary, pretty much everything. Even this side, I've just been doing rotary. I've been doing rotary with a foam pad, the stiff foam pad to compound. But the top got the wool. The top and the front got the wool. That's where the most scratches were. The sides are just getting this particular wool pad right there, the olive. And I used that, what do you call it, Optimum pad for this side. I'm probably going to use the white pad, the Rupes pad on this side. I'm sorry, on the driver's side here, but I got to get this side. It's going to look no different. It's going to be just as shiny. So just getting the coating off. So I'm getting tired. I'm getting too old, and I don't do this enough to have all the muscles for it. but it's looking fantastic. Then I gotta coat it. Might get my son out here, have him coat it for me. Easy enough to do. Just, I'm tired. Bending over with that heavy polisher up top makes an old man sore. All right, well, let's get to compounding and polishing this side, and then finally the hood. I'm saving the hood for last. I like to get some of this stuff up here with the hood up. That way I can get a little bit higher. That's all. That's the reason I even put the hood up. So that's that. Let me get to polishing and compounding and polishing. Well, we're calling it a day. I think I'm done. Probably just do a final light inspection and wipe down. I'm not going for any more correction. Down low on the other side, I was using rotary mode and I caused some swirls, so then I had to get the old 3-inch out, and that's not worry about the back. The back's going to be a mess because I won't even clean it until I'm done. But the main task was all that. It's taken care of. It's clean. No spots came back that I can see. The sides, like I said, were going to be beautiful regardless. They're beautiful. I did cause some swirls down here, so I had to get the 3-inch out and go back over them again. It's about 6:15 now, so if you're keeping track of time, I'm not. I just know it's taking me all day. Then I'll got the hood done with the 3-inch and all the tight places. So I'm just gonna, like I said, do one final look around, wipe down, possibly. I've got it all prepped up with the panel prep. Kind of wipe down all the polish and the compound and stuff. Wipe those off with a damp O&R rag. Then came through with the panel prep for the panels and went inside. Got a jug of water and went to the bathroom to give all the panel prep time to possibly evaporate out of the paint. Like I said, now I'm going to go through one more time, look around with my light and see if I see anything. And then I will put my I'll put this camera up here, up on the glass, because I'm going to start up here on the top when I do the gloss coat. So I'll just set it up here, and you can like watch me do one little section, and then just rest assured I'm doing the rest of the car the exact same way. But gloss coat, here we come. All right. I hope it's recording. So this is just a little dry rag. Got lots of rag there, because this is getting a little bit dusty since this is the first part that I did today. Knock all the dust off, and here we go, the new and improved formula. I'm going to put quite a bit on here. I don't do a couple little dots. I'll do some dots later, but right now, shoot, I'm holding it wrong, so that means I just put all the dots on the wrong side. No biggie, it'll still all wipe in. So that's that. It is pretty good saturated. Now I'm gonna go in circles. Go in circles until we hear the squeaks, and then we will add some more. I always like to do the gloss coat with a pretty big dosage on the first go round. That one gets like the little pad primed. And I'm trying to keep an eye on my lights. Woo! I don't want to sweat. I don't want to sweat on my coating application. We don't want to do that. Dang it. Alright, so circles are done. Pretty sure we got some even application. And I'm stopping right there at the antenna. And I don't know about you, but what I can see, but I think I'm more dots on here just so I can get a little spoil part. This has basically flashed off already. Alright, so it's flashed off up here. I'm just going to use this same rag. A little wipe. Right, I see some right over here, so I'm not going to touch that. It's a little bit thick right there. And I'll level it. I have no problem going a little quick level on it. That's what the tile's for. And a little rainbowing back here in the corner. We'll let it completely disappear. This is almost all gone already. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the rainbow. Wipe the rainbow. Let me get down off my high horse here and rub it in. Now, I'm hoping that this ain't getting screwed up. So I don't think I can screw this up. That's the reason I like Gloss-Coat. It's idiot proof. So, there we go. Gonna just do that to the rest of the car. Go to the other half of the top, and then it's like 6:15, 6:30 now, probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Or even tomorrow, probably like 8 o'clock. I don't want to wait another day. I don't want dust to settle on here. I'll come back out and put some HyperSeal on here. But that's that. We'll see in a couple days. It might even rain tomorrow, so I really don't want to put the HyperSeal on tonight. So that's that. We're going to get this car Optiglossed, or dang it, gloss-coated. I can never remember the stinking name of this thing. Gloss-coated and HyperSealed. Finally going back to the beginning of what got me into all this stuff. Well, later, I'll probably not film or not do this until tomorrow, because if it rains tomorrow, I'll take it out in the rain. I'll see what it looks like. Later, guys. Alright, so it's done. At least the coating is. 8 o'clock or so, I'm going to come back out, put HyperSeal on it. I stopped on the hood. I didn't. Hazier than I want, but I cannot compound it anymore. My car's not metal, so I can't do a paint depth with my paint gauge, so I'm kind of hosed at that. So because I can't do that, I'm not able to determine if I can go any further, and I'm not about to try to go any further. These sides are beautiful. I got it all, like I said, gloss coated up like that. It's hazy. I'm not worried about that. That hazes me, and I'm not gonna polish it anymore. I'm done polishing the hood. It is going to get what it's gonna get. Maybe next year I might. Maybe next year I'll throw a light polish on it. But all these little haze, that's all me. I get it, and but I'm not gonna polish. So we'll take care of it next year, probably in the summer, before my kid gets it, or before I sell it, whatever. That's that. I will come back out here in an hour and HyperSeal it, and I'm finally done with the stupid paint. Well, I'll never be done with the stupid paint, but I'm done for quite some time with the stupid paint. Yeah, I might just show you with me doing some HyperSeal. It's going to be boring. Squirt, squirt, rub, rub. See ya. So how I'm doing my HyperSeal application is with this sponge. Instead of spraying it on and then wiping it off, I'm literally applying it with the sponge, and you can see it kind of evaporates, kind of like Gloss-Coat does. I mean, I'm putting it on kind of thick, but I might have missed that spot. Let me get that really quick. All right, so that I know evaporates. I know I got all this. So it's just evaporating, and I'm just gonna use I got 2 towels here. I'm gonna use both these towels just to wipe one off to like level it out, and then use the other one to get it all the way off. But see, it's coming. Already did the top, so I'm just kind of waiting for this stuff here. I'll give it a little bit of time, but that's all I'm doing. Just gonna do the whole car. Just like I did the top already. I'm just working around the sides. I didn't touch the back, by the way. I'm gonna keep the back just coated with like Adam's graphene ceramic. It's just easy enough to do. I'm not gonna mess with the back. That back gets destroyed. We live in that gravel alley. That back is constantly just getting nothing but dust all over it. So it's always getting washed and probably a little gravel dust mixed into it. So yeah, Adam's graphene is good enough. But doing the rest. It's kind of raining already, so I probably won't even take this out tomorrow. I don't want to get it wet and grimy first day after being clean. So that's that. If it gets sunny at all tomorrow, I'll take it outside and get some sun shots. I'm just not planning on it getting sunny. But that's that. Let me get to wiping before I get too many high spots.